Industry players have estimated Nigerian recycling industry to be worth at least 2 billion naira. Lagos State, the beating heart of Africa's most populous country, has endured a difficult battle with plastic pollution over decades. Being a megacity with approximately 22 million inhabitants, Lagos State is set to regenerate 870,000 tons of plastic waste manually, and there have been to combat the menace of plastic pollution and convert it into an economical viable opportunity. But this environmental threat has simply refused to go away. Many parts of the country's economic hub are littered with rubbish. It is common sight in the metropolis to see drains blocked with PET bottles, resulting in flooding whenever there is a heavy downpour. From the highbrow Lagos Island to the mainland of Agege, Abule-Egba, Bariga, Fadeyi, Ketu, Ilasa, Mushin, Isolo, Oshodi, among others, plastic pollution continues to pose a serious hazard to residents. In an exclusive chat with The Punch, an environmental expert and president of the Lagos Recyclers Association, Femi Idowu, said, "The menace of plastic pollution that has perennially plagued Lagos State has been largely down to lack of willingness on the part of residents to adopt recommended waste disposal means that have been prescribed by the relevant authorities." According to him, Nigerian recycling industry has been estimated to be worth a staggering 2 billion naira, but has struggled to live up to his lofty estimation due to the menace of indiscriminate disposal of waste and poor orientation of Lagos residents on how to work with professionals to convert this liability to a viable economic opportunity. He said, "The major thing that needs to be done to combat plastic pollution in our society should begin at the household and the communities. They need to begin to embrace attitudinal change. We need to understand that we should not use the dump anymore. They need to begin to see value in their waste, especially plastic. People need to begin to realize that there is value attached to their plastic waste." And they need to embrace attitudinal change by putting up this plastic waste for recycling. That is, if they cannot abstain totally from the use of disposable plastic. The best environmental solution is total abstinence from the use of disposable plastic in the first place. But because in some places we do not have pipe-borne water, everybody is using bottled and sachet water. We are now buying beverages in plastic bottles. Because of that, we need to embrace recycling, and recycling starts from our attitude and behavior. The Eco-Veride CEO further stated that the plastic waste commonly discarded into the drainage system have significantly economic value and could be potentially recycled to manufacture other products. He added, the PET bottle can actually be recycled to polyester fiber. That polyester fiber is used in making cloth. We can use it in making pillow stockers. We can use it to make trainers, boots. We can turn it into clothing, which we call polyester. If we get the collection right, we can actually use it to make new bottles and new materials. There is a lady in Ibadan who recycles pure water sachet and weaves it into ashwepi. The Emergency Food Abatement Gang, a government apparatus under the Lagos Ministry of the Environment, had in the past expressed worry that indiscriminate disposal of plastic waste has worsened the environmental challenges faced by the state. On its part, regulators in the state have tinkered with a few ideas and initiatives to curb the menace of plastic pollution in the state. One of these initiatives was the We Cyclers initiative, which saw tricycles go from door to door to collect plastic waste. People in return earn points that could be turned into gifts. We Cyclers then take the waste to factories that transform them to small plastic balls, which could be used in producing objects like bins and buckets. While this initiative had registered a degree of success, it was still a far cry from plugging the waste gap that was also increasing at a sprinter pace due to the continued rapid urbanization of the state. In a move that was geared towards definitely arresting this albatross, the Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency in February declared that it was placing a ban on single-use plastic, PET bottles, polystyrene, and other non-biodegradable waste in the state. The agency said the increasing rate of single-use plastic, PET bottles, and other non-biodegradable waste in different parts of the state had become alarming, and that there was an urgent need for urgent steps to reverse the trend and further encourage reusable plastic or biodegradable material, which are cost-effective, eco-friendly, and devoid of environmental nuisance. He also said, what was worrisome that every day around 8 million pieces of plastic make their way into the ocean, with attendant widespread problem affecting the marine environment, threatening the ocean, health of marine species, food safety and quality.